Well, I'm here as they get ready for the auction tomorrow at the Eagleswood Fire Company in West Creek. It's Legacy's Old and New, and there's no way I can even begin to show all the items they have. I got tools and costume jewelry, but you're just gonna have to go with me here when I say there's too much to even get in one felled swoop. You can just look as I move along here. Some great decoys, Canada geese. These aren't working birds, but they are gorgeous. Some old fans.
68, 67, 66. When you put it in a computer and you get your ticket, it'll start at 60.
I've been to all their auctions, recent auctions. Here's a copper lightning arrestor. I've been to all their auctions, and this is by far the finest.
What time does it start? Previews at 8, auction starts at 9 with box lots, main auction at 10:30.
Preview at 8,
Excellent.
9. Auction starts at 10. Here's that's, I guess, a tricycle. It's tricycle. What do you think of that? That isn't a piece of folk art. And this is the best auction I've seen in a long time. Here's a Tuckerton High School memorabilia. There's a bunch of local stuff here. I'm definitely interested in that. Here's some more of your birds. And again, this is just one small corner. In fact, let's mosey on. In fact, I'll show you here. There's still only a fraction of the stuff that's going to be auctioned off tomorrow. And to be sure, there's a lot of box lots, which is my favorite thing. That's where you get the whole slew of things at once, and you get to sort through. Nice gin bottle and pottery items. But let's swing over here because there's just a couple amazing items. Some of these umbrella stands. Again, this is a glancing look. Roseville out the kazoo. If you're a Roseville fan, like I am, you've got to love some of this stuff. And this is a second generation black Americana. This is, check this out. It's obviously a vanity. And look at that, just the clock is so cool. I probably should know who those famous faces are, I don't. This whole thing is just like a gift. It's mint condition, unused. In fact, it even tells you who it was originally given to. Oh man, I got a bid on that. Flying fish, which by the way were very important symbol in Asian art. And if you like collecting, this has to be I wish I had more time to look at, focus in on a lot of these pieces because they are mint. Literally found in an attic. There's a few estates mixed in here. Some of these litho toys, okay, you just can't find one in better condition than that. Obviously the fire department call. And kidding me, Ferris wheel looks like it's barely been played with. I got some of the pine cone Roosevelt, which is just taken off. When I first started collecting, the pine cone wasn't that popular, and now it's through the ceiling. And I just want you to look at this little Halloween item here, little Halloween motorcycle. That's already through the ceiling with bids already, and Halloween art, or Halloween folk art, or Halloween collectibles are huge. Again, I wish I had more time to show, and again, there's still a ton of stuff they haven't put out yet. It's easily the most eclectic ever. There's a little bit of everything for everybody. Bear with me here. There's a more recent collectible with the football, the electric football, and of course the days of the Lone Ranger. And I'm just giving you a glance underneath. That's where I kind of thrive. I'm an underbelly person with the lots. Check out this train. These are, to me, upper-end collectibles, a lot of these things for the American memorabilia. Cowboy, leather, studs, cap gun still in place. There's also some antique art here that I'm oddly interested in. There's another one of those Roseville pine cone. This fella here looks very important. I think I saw him on the roadshow once. What do we got here? And this kid probably dreaded having to dress like that to be done, but now we're going to switch over to some newer stuff, because I do want to show all you anglers that there's a load of box lot fishing items. Oh, check these lithos out. I like the smaller lithos, which are toys, tin toys. But you just don't find them in that condition, and they're original. Mark my word, they're original. And then for you Tonka toy people, go ahead and salivate over that. There's barely a scratch on it. You want a load of rods all at once. And most of those are boat rods, but you'll see a few of them are bamboo, and for the lady of the house. Yeah, the original sweeper. Again, this is just, I don't even think I'm 20% through this yet. Check this truck out. Do a quick run here because there's still a couple things I just have to show you. Here's your hobnob glass. And the toys are just remarkable. How about original music, original magazines, original Boys Life? I could be bidding on some of those. I know nothing about comic books, but these are pre-barcode. Original comics, Bob Hope comics. I don't think Bob Hope knew what a barcode was. Quite cool. Possible Bakelite clock. Master's Voice. This is original record player.
cuts it off.
Oh man. They're still working on this area, but I'll just give you a little look. Look at some of these top hats. Would these be fun just to wear? And then tiny kids' shoes. Are you kidding me? Another trike. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. I don't know. The Red Hots. I kind of remember those being around. A lot of cranberry glass, beautiful cranberry glass down there. And some of your transfer wear. The artwork here, and that is far from my specialty, but there looks like some interesting pieces. Some Hebrew stuff here.
That's a little bit outside my pay. All right?
Asian.
You can call anytime.
Parisian. Now how weird is this? Original Scott Tissues. Whole box of Scott Tissue towels. And check this out. Ivory soap. And that's when it was 100% pure. And not just 99.999. I bet you there's people in Hollywood that would like these for sets and that, original set materials. And just a quick look underneath. Now check this out. I had one of these. Yes, I did. This is your Davy Crockett coonskin cap. And I've heard tell it was real fur, and this is definitely real fur. That is not faux fur. It's grandfathered, so any of you anti-fur people, stay out of this. Looks like a lake trout. Whole stack of New Jersey license plates. Old bait reels. And yes, this probably is still only half the stuff. Getting a little more modern here. We got a lot of tackle. Check this out. This is pretty loaded.
When the main auction.
These guys are just plain frightening, which means they might be cool to own.
I'm here about 7. If you want to get here early, I don't have a problem.
Again, look at the stuff that still has to be loaded up. These tiles, they're going to sell them all in one lot. I don't know if anybody follows the tiles, but they're huge now. These are in great shape. But even the ones with the crazing on them, or some of those actually add value for the look. The old New Jersey Transit signs. Poor Dan and Marilyn, they got to get this stuff up by tomorrow. Taking a slight break here.
Exhausted. Those tiles are from the 17 and 1800s.
17 and 1800s on those towels. 18th and 19th century. But just these little gems mixed in here. The Whistling Boy, there's a whole series with him. Oh, check this out. In the box, Mickey Mouse Club newsreel. 1950s. Look at that knobware. Beautiful glass. There is a little bit of everything in here this time. You can't miss. So, Dan, what's the time frame tomorrow again?
Previews at 8. Box loss at 9. Main auction at 10.
And you do want to get here early because for bidding reasons, when the bidding starts, you can't be toward the back there. So And that's where a ton of stuff is. So get here a little bit early and look through the things. I do have one unusual thing to show you here. From the 1930s. I don't know quite how to put this, but ladies stuff.
Sanitary napkin.
Now I know what they are. I just didn't want to put it that bluntly. I can say it.
They know what that is.
Okay, they're sanitary napkins for your pizza. And here's one of my favorites. Man, woman. But that's just the type of stuff that you want on your wall so that you let people know that you have a eclectic taste. So again, I haven't even got the seats set up yet, but legacy old and new. Come check it out tomorrow.